in the energy space, the utilities and the regulators in the states need to figure out how they're going to share control that they already have. Instead of replacing themselves, how do they bring a new user in and not have it cost them a lot of money? So there's sort of these needs for innovation, but also these caps on who pays for it or how it's paid, and whether that requires policy in place prior to new technology or not. So we've seen some interesting things statewide in the U.S. Illinois has had a very successful blockchain initiative. New York State is the second state to do a big data energy efficiency algorithm that actually is kind of positioning itself to be ready for blockchain. In Maryland, we're doing some work in this upcoming delegate cycle in Q1 and Q2 of 2018, trying to bring a common data element between all of the state's programs so that a new type of credit market can exist, or healthcare co-benefits of doing energy work can be realized by hospitals. Like, they literally want to give the utility sector money, and the utility sector isn't modernized enough to take the money, nor do they even know that the work they're already doing is also valuable to the healthcare system. So there's studies here, and the Department of Housing has been involved, and this is something that the U.S. Is starting to realize, state by state, and there's a lot of evolution right now in the energy markets for not only monetizing these co-benefits, but also modernizing a lot of the RTO and ISO and renewable energy certificate sub-markets, which is very important for renewable energy developers. If you're going to build a system, you have a lot of dividends and income and annuities that are related to that asset, and tracking that over time and paying whoever has invested in that project correctly over time. That's a very complicated thing to do, especially if you're going to do it with the crowd's money.